Yo, it's DNA. I just woke up, and this is one of my. So I don't plan these videos like that. Let me put on a hat and get a cigarette in my mouth real quick. I don't plan these videos. I just go. But this is my first video of my experience with my experience with drugs. I'm gonna do one about acid. Um, just basically, I did a lot of drugs. I've done every drug except for crack, heroin, and methamphetamine. Everything else, basically, I don't know any other drugs. Hella pills. Um, the pills, I'm just gonna make one video for pills because, like, pills to me, they're just basically all the same because they are to me. Whatever. But the first video I'm gonna make, this one is about my experience with acid. Now, acid is not like, and I haven't done Sherm, I haven't done BCP. I'm gonna tell you about that. Alright, now acid is also known as LSD. It's a mind control drug that they use to the government or whoever the scientists that made it. It's supposed to be engineered as a mind control drug. Not a mind control drug, a truth serum, actually. So he was making this shit, and he tripped. He had a trip. Trip is an experience, shit, like just like a trip, just like when you go to the airport, you get on the plane, and you go somewhere. A trip, literally. I just waking up. I didn't brush my teeth and I'm trying to give it to you. Let it raw. Alright. So, acid, right? First time I tried acid, I was a sophomore. And it's a tab. It comes with a little piece of paper. No bigger than your pinky nail. Not at all. And you put it in your mouth. Some people cut themselves, put it on the wound, and put a band-aid over it, because it's so potent. Acid is the most expensive drug there is, because it's you don't need that much to get high, and it costs $10 for a little drop. So imagine if you had a fucking water bottle worth that. I don't know how much that would be. That would probably be like $3,000 or some shit. More than that. That's more than 3,000 fucking drops. But they sell them in little pieces of paper, like the size of this iPhone stop recording button, and they sell them by the sheet. And the sheet is like $100. Half a sheet is $50. Like a sheet of paper. It's like it's absorbent paper. It's like some kind of art paper. So you look it up. I wouldn't tell you what happened to me. All right. So I was 15, closer to 16 probably, and all these drugs. I don't know. The first time that I've done a lot of drugs, I've been by myself because I don't want to flip out around other people. But I decided to do acid, and what happened was took the shit, took like 2 or 3, sat down. I was like, man, this shit's not fucking working. And I didn't know you have to you have to smoke weed with the acid and all hallucinogens, a lot of drugs. Sat down, I'm sitting on the computer, and I'm looking at the screen, and I looked away and I looked at it, and the shit, like, it was like a swirl of colors, like when you flush the toilet, like that's what the TV screen looked like. And I was like, oh. I started laughing and shit, started playing Jimi Hendrix and shit, because I smoked a lot of weed before, so I had trippy music on deck, to say the least. So I went in my room, start playing Jimi Hendrix and shit on my headphones. Cause acid, it's just like, it's not just like weed. It's a lot like weed. It made me feel just like euphoric and all optimistic and shit. Like, you know what? Everything's gonna be okay. And if you've seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, what's that dude's name? Johnny Depp was in it. He did acid, and that's the exact same effect. Like, my mom knocked on the door, and I didn't have the music on because I didn't want her to come check on me or whatever, or tell me to turn the shit down and flip out and whatever. So she knocked on the door, and I tell this story all the time. And I was just tripping so hard, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. If I say anything, she's gonna know I'm tripping. She's gonna know, she's gonna know. So she knocked on the door. She was like, Aaron, are you all right? And I was like, mm-hmm. And she was like, see, I don't remember what the fuck she asked me, but I'm a fucking acid makes you a genius. I'm not encouraging anyone to do it. But I had a whole conversation just grunting and moans and not using English words, any kind of words in any language at all. All I remember, this is the conversation, blah, 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 and I was like, mm-hmm, and yeah, so this, I've done acid 3 times. The second time, I don't fucking remember. And the third time was very recent. That was in 2014. I would have to say, see, the Georgia weather's so fucked up. That's how I usually keep track of time and dates and shit. But had to be around, it could have been anywhere from December to January. Second time I did, third time I did, last time I did acid. So the story goes, I got drunk, right? I'm gonna make this fast. It's already been 7 minutes. I got drunk, broke up with my girlfriend because I went off on her. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't got a girlfriend now. I could do whatever the fuck I want. So I did acid and got drunk as fuck. Went to 2 of the homies' crib, did the shit. I did the liquid form and dropped it straight on my tongue. For some reason, this shit didn't kick in for like 2 hours. I googled this shit. Everybody says it kicks in 30 minutes, which is not true. Give it some time, smoke you some weed. Don't keep doing the acid when it doesn't kick in. That's rule number 1. So I went home, tripping hard. It felt like it was massaging my fucking blood. Everything was just all tingly and shit. This was really, really good acid. So everything, oh, I remember the second time I did acid. Now, I was here actually at this house. So the music, I was listening to the Mafia 6, the 3-6 Mafia reunion, excluding Juicy J. I was listening to that, and I just wowed the fuck out. I was rolling around on the lawn. Don't judge me. I was wearing my little sister's belt because I didn't have a belt, and I didn't have time to go to Marshall's, and I don't like shopping and being around people and shit. It was one of those little rock star studded belts and shit. It didn't look feminine. But, yeah. Acid, hallucinogens, they make you see colors. Like, when I say colors, I mean colors. Like, smoke turns purple. When I was looking at a piece of plywood, there was a shape on there. It looked like a clown. And the more thought I gave it, the more it looks like a clown face. And the darker pieces of the wood start turning silver and shit. And you get synesthesia. Synesthesia is it's when your senses switch, they get rewired in your brain. It's when you can taste like colors and shit. Like when you can smell sound. That's what synesthesia is. Acid, would I recommend it? Yeah. But the first time you do like 3 or depending on your weight, but 3's good. 3 or 4. Not 4, 3. But I'm not telling anybody to do acid. I don't know the law about encouraging people to kill motherfuckers and shit like that. So just know DNA is not telling you to do acid. I'm just telling you my story. bad trips, just keep music by you. Rigo ask Alice, keep babysitter. Babysitter is exactly what it sounds like. Somebody to make sure you don't fucking jump off the roof and think you can fly. I never had that experience where I thought I could do some shit and walk in the middle of the street, but jump over cars and all of that. But it didn't make me violent. It didn't make me want to rape anybody. It didn't make me want to do anything like that. I just wanted to listen to music and be free and optimistic and not have bad trips. So that's my experience with acid, DNA. Let me know. Peace. I'm gonna wash my face. Just woke up.